Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Chairperson, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. When you talk about security and public safety, you may remember, or something must be coming to your mind, or some department's name must be coming to your mind. What is that? It's the police, isn't it? Primarily, they are concerned that they should provide security, they should keep you safe. When it comes to your mind that it is a police department, let me tell you in a nutshell, because you have come after such a wonderful lunch, and it is a difficult task for any speaker to, take the whole group along. How police functions? I can summarize this by saying that it functions like A, B, C, D, E, F. They always, A stand for avoid. They always avoid. You go to the police stations, they will avoid registering your crime. No point. And if you force it and they cannot avoid, they will be bypass. They will send you to the senior officer or junior officer, but they will not do it. And if you really go for a bypass, then they will go for C, that is confused. They will confuse by the rules and regulations and laws, because we have plenty of laws. This is a country with many minor laws. As a police officer, I deal every day. Cyber law has also come. This was a law for trade, but it has come on us. Truly so. We wanted this law for us, and it has become for us. And if you fall into the C, that is confused, and you are still smart that you are not confused, then they will go for D, diffuse. They will accuse you. They say that I am diffusing this problem. Okay, I agree. And then comes the E, that is execution. But the worst part is, then when E is done, they also go with F, that is forget. They never remember. We don't learn that what we have undergone. So this is a background, maybe just to keep you a little high in energy, but that is how the real life is. Because as a senior police officer, this is what I have seen. Because at many places, the things are not as good as they perceive to be. You think that this is a department which is providing you security. This is the department which is giving you the safe life. I think there are many doubts. There are many things. There are many, emotional challenges, or maybe kind of provocations must be coming to your mind. But I'll take you to this journey. That how we are, as a police officer, not able to provide you the security. And once the cyber is added, I will add the IT component to it. So my whole deliberation will be focused on how IT implementation has not adequately addressed to the public safety. And I will only focus to the criminal tracking. If the criminals are not tracked, the security is breached and the life is not safe. Will you agree on this? Okay. So having said this, I'll take you to this journey and I'll say you how the criminals are tracked. We have brought out the IT. We have lovely system which has been implemented. The CMC will come and speak to me and ask many questions because they have done something to us. The system called as FS, Automatic Fingerprint Identification System. And I, being the chairman at a national level, I really studied the system which is existing in all of the state and all police organizations in this country. We have 22 systems existing in the whole country. And since the police is a state subject, every state has got its own FS. Not a problem. Okay. So background is FS, Automated Fingerprint Identification System. What this system does, it really, somebody says that what is IT? For me as a police officer, I take IT is nothing but a tool which is changing the business process. The business remains the same, only the whole process has been re-engineered, and we have come to a most modern way of functioning it. Earlier, we used to take the fingerprint on with the black ink, used to store it, do Henry classification, and also do the manual verification. This was a system which was existing, started in West Bengal. India is a pioneer, and it is one of the best systems, I tell you. I've studied on fingerprint, written a book on that. It's a most wonderful system in which no two fingerprints are the same. The faces can lie, but not the fingerprints. You can morph, you can, change your face, do some surgery, but not with the fingerprint. So they are unique. Now we have many more biometrics, which also I will suggest you later on. But what has really gone bad in FS system in country? So FS have been installed in 22 states. The worst part is no two states are having interstate or inter-FS connectivity modules. Everybody is working in isolation. No data portability and interoperability, even amongst the various versions of the same vendors and the FS of others. That means the irony is, when I had gone to one of the states where there were two centers within the same state, these two centers within the states were not handshaking. There was no data transfers which was existing. In Madhya Pradesh, we were having the same system in the neighboring state called Andhra Pradesh, but there was no data portability from Andhra. There was no data connectivity. We tried a lot. Capability to search chance prints were miserably poor. 22 states have capability to state and search palm print, but this was not available. Systems are not complete package. However, this was nothing but a package of R&D. And no FS was the way best except the Gujarat. The CMC has given the latest version in Gujarat. This has been the scenario. Why I talked about is that somewhere there are many loopholes which are leading to the non-fulfillment or compromising positions so far as the security or tracking of criminals is concerned. These were the benchmarking which I did. Now, what has been the fallout? Fallout has been around 8 lakhs, 0.8 millions, fingerprints recorded at Central Fingerprint Bureau at NCRB, around 1.8 millions, that means 18 lakhs record of FS of 21 states are lying underutilized. Because the thing is, there is absolutely no system of sending it to the NCRB. And also there was no system of capturing. You have provided the system, but the live scanners were not there at the police stations. Lack of data portability and international standard. Everybody has got their own standard. Somebody in FIP format, others in that format, third in that format. But the international standard called NIST was really missing, miserably missing. Up to year 2010, chance print traced at Central Fingerprint Bureau were only 9. And Madhya Pradesh contributed a lot in that. With this system, only 9 people, the chance print have been traced. That means at site we captured the chance print and 9 criminals have been caught. Casualties are Maharashtra, they are going with a new system once again after purchasing. Madhya Pradesh is going in a new system. NCRB is going with a new system. Blah, blah, blah is happening. So that means it's no value for money. Now with this, I have suggested a system called benchmarking so that all lot of systems are existing. They can come to a one platform, that's a minimum standard, and this standard is added to the NCRB. And this is needed because the CCTNS, everybody must have heard the name because this is a mission mode project for the police. Crime and Criminal Tracking Network System, phase 2 is coming, and also the advanced solutions are coming. Advanced solutions are coming for city surveillance, there are MBIS, national MBIS, there are data terminals, blah, blah, blah. So the FS system, the tracking system, has to be very good. In case the CCTNS has to succeed, we should have a much better tracking system. Interstate connectivity has to be arrived so that all states can share the data, because the criminals are freely moving. Criminals have got no defined zone that they will be acting in this particular, or they will be operating Delhi and will not be going to Mumbai. No, they can go anywhere in any part of the country. Uniform Unicode demographic database. This also I studied, that if one state has got a demographic detail in one format, other state has got a different format, and there's absolutely no coherence between these two. And you have to achieve to that uniform demographic details. Web interface should be provided so that even the SHO goes to the remote area and can access this. Palm print, document cases, because there are a lot many muster rolls which are coming, and a lot many complaints of frauds are reaching to the police. So document examinations should also be facility. This was the background. So we brought out the benchmarking document in which the functionalities have been defined as a core functionality. Core functionalities are one on which there is no compromise. They are the essential part of the FS system, and they were data conversion tool, fingerprint data acquisitions, image processing tool, image enhancement tool, roll print identification, chance print, palm chance print identification, solving previously unsolved chance print cases. Solving previous unsolved cases, blah, blah, blah. These are basically the core functionality I defined and also documented and given the weightage. Apart from this, there were general functionalities. General functionalities are also important. However, they are not as important as the core functionality. Okay. These two functionalities have been defined, and the data, the document has been circulated to all the states, and also we have given them a training. Now, third part was the how system has got the good speed and how accurate is the system. So this also we have tested the system on the accuracy and speed point of view and given the weightage. And the whole benchmark document has been put on website. It is there on the website of NCRB and circulated to all, and the training provided to every people. These are all part of my documents. With this background, what I did, that okay, I agree that we need to have a system so that the fingerprint data which is needed for tracking the criminals. I'm only talking because fingerprint biometrics is accepted as per law. However, I am also suggesting two more biometrics. One is a face, another is iris, because a UID has also been taken, but the government is asking for some modification or changes in the law, which are undergoing. But having said this, this was a model which had been suggested so that our security and the criminals are tracked, so our safety is assumed. So the middle one, this middle one is an NCRB model. This will be connected to all the SCRB MBIS. The MBIS will be upgraded to the benchmarking status, and also we will have a connectivity with the CBI and National Investigation Agency, and we are also thinking to provide some interface with the database, if it is permitted later on, so that identification information can also be obtained from UID or whatever database available with us. This has been the core concept. Thank you so much.